Hello my YouTube beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be testing out the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. It is this little tiny guy, and if you saw my Sephora Rouge VIB haul, then you would have seen my first impressions of how little this guy is, but I wanted to sit down and actually test it out with you guys. Again, this is what the primer looks like. Smells very perfumed and just like kind of like high-end skincare, but I wanted to actually give this a shot and try it out on camera, so that is what we're going to be doing today. If you enjoy these types of videos, then be sure to give this one a thumbs up. I love sitting down and trying new products with you guys. It's just fun for myself to try it as well as just to share it with you guys and get your opinion on how it wore. Before you leave, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on my future videos. I upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'm super excited to test this guy out. Here again is what the packaging looks like up close. So when you open it up, this is what the inside of the jar looks like. It looks like, honestly, the primer from L'Oreal. If you guys, it's like a really small pot, but it looks exactly like this. I would be curious to do like a side-by-side comparison to see if, I don't know, if they do the same thing. So I'm gonna take a little bit on my finger. Okay, I put it just right here, and all of a sudden I see my pores really blurred. Wow, that's insane. And I'm just taking the smallest amount, applying it right here. It is mattifying pretty good, because as you can see, I'm kind of oily right now. Feels very like dimethicone-y, I don't know. Like it just feels very smoothing, very soft. I'm really hoping that this does not break me out, because primers that feel like this sometimes do break me out. My skin feels so soft. I mean, it completely smoothed out and mattified, particularly like my cheeks. Let's apply a little bit more to my forehead. I really like the way that it's making my skin look. It does look very blurred, kind of like, I don't know, I mean, my pores are like completely gone. It looks like I have a little bit of a filter on my skin, like it just looks that smooth. It does say that it's supposed to blur and have a filling technology to make your skin look more youthful. I definitely think that it made my skin look very blurred and very smooth. I don't know about the youthful part. Maybe they're talking about like if you use it underneath your eye. Oh, I got way too much. I wonder if this is going to change how my concealer applies on top of this. I don't know if I would say that this helps make you look more youthful, but I might just have to wait and see once I apply my foundation. So I'm gonna apply my foundation now. I'm curious to see how it's going to look with the primer underneath it. I'm gonna go ahead and take this CYO foundation. This is a little bit more of a natural finish, so I'm curious to see how it's going to go on my skin. My skin just looks very nice right now, like even without adding foundation on top of it. And I do plan to come back at the very end of the day and show you if like I got more oily than normal, or if, I don't know, if it did anything weird throughout the day. Usually when I wear this foundation, I don't get very oily. So I think this is a good foundation to test this out on, because I do know that I have good results using this foundation with other primers. I'm gonna go ahead and add concealer. Let's go natural today. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer and set it with some powder. I'm gonna use my regular Laura Mercier powder. I do think my skin looks very nice. I don't know if I see a difference with like the youthfulness of my skin, but I really like the way that my skin is looking right now. It does look very blurred, especially my chin here where that's usually my problem area. It does look like this area is a bit more smooth than normal. I don't think my forehead really looks any different. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my makeup look, and then I'll be back to show you how my skin is looking with everything on top, and then I will also check in at the end of the day just to give you guys my final thoughts on how this primer wore. I actually had to run really quick over to work for about an hour, so I wasn't able to show you an update of like the finished makeup because I was rushing out the door. But here is what my skin looks like. It has only been about 2 hours since I applied this, but this is what my skin is looking like, and I gotta say, my skin looks flawless. I am very happy with how my skin looks. Right now it's 1:11, so I've only had this on for a few hours. I'm going to come in and check back at the very end of the day. I think I'm having a very good makeup day, and that makes me very excited. I'm gonna check back here at the end of the day and we can see if this primer really did what it was supposed to do all day. Oh. And we'll see how this primer wore all day long. I am back. I wanted to show you guys how my skin is looking. It is the very end of the day. It is 9:30 p.m. My skin looks really, really nice. I have been very much enjoying how my cheeks look. I mean, my nose is like a little rubbed off just because I've been blowing it all day. My chin has rubbed off a little bit, but I think that's pretty normal when I do wear foundation. Overall, I don't really have any negative things to say about this primer. I think it did a really good job. Is it worth the price tag? I'm not exactly sure yet. I'm gonna have to keep using it just to see. Overall, my thoughts are really positive, and if you haven't tried it and you do have oily skin and or big pores, maybe you should try it as well. You might really like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!